If you've ever looked into buying a generator, one of the first questions that you'll probably have is, how many watts do I need? Well, today we're going to talk about what a watt is, and we'll give you a few examples of things that you probably want to power and how many watts they need. First off, I want to explain what a watt is. A watt equals 1 joule per second. A joule is 1 Newton meter. A Newton moves 1 kilogram 1 meter per second. That's really all not that helpful. I like to think of it this way. If this is a 100-watt light bulb, it uses 100 watts of energy in 1 hour. If this was a 40-watt light bulb, it would use that same amount of energy in 2.5 hours. If it was 50 watts, it would take just 2 hours. The next thing you need to consider is the difference between starting and running wattage. With starting wattage, you generally need about 3 times the amount of watts in order to start an item. So you want to make sure that you've got enough wiggle room so that you can run things safely, because you don't want to overwork your generator. Now, like every rule, there's an exception, and that is resistive loads. So things like light bulbs and toasters, those don't have a starting wattage. They just use their running wattage all the time. So now let's talk about options. If you're looking for something for recreational purposes, say you want to head down to the beach, bring your 32-inch LCD TV, watch a DVD, you're probably looking at somewhere around an 800 to 2000 watt generator. Those two items are pretty light usage, so those would only run you about 95 watts. If you're looking to make sure you've got enough energy to keep your work crew happy, make sure that you're looking at minimum 2K and probably up to about 10,000 K as far as the watts generated. So that would be enough to run a compressor, say about 1400 watts, or a miter saw about 1800 watts. If you're looking to recreate all the comforts of home, then you're talking about tens of thousands of watts, and these can be some pretty big units. That's enough to keep your refrigerator running at a measly 550 watts, and also cool your whole house with the AC running about 6,000 watts. For more information, follow the link to Generac's generator calculator. It'll help you figure out what your needs are. Once you get those needs figured out, come back to toolbarn.com and browse our selection of great generators, and we're sure to have one that will fit your needs. Until then, thank you very much for watching. If you've got any questions, feel free to put them in the comments below. Otherwise, we'll see you next time on Toolbarn University.